Hiya! I'm on a toilet, and this is where I'm going to be spending the next 15 days straight. We don't even have Taco Bell here, so I don't know how this happened. All I know is I've spawned on a banana copter floating above a giant toilet. I began by breaking the head of this government spy and wearing it as a form of rebellion, and then I read this book that told me that this toilet holds many quests and secrets. And then I accidentally skydived out of the banana copter.
Oh. The following day.
I just wanted to peek over the side. But with newfound appreciation for life, I explored this tranquil little toilet island. I stopped to read one sentence of another book in which they literally told me to put keep inventory on, so how could I say no? I feel like somewhere down the line that's gonna save us some heartbreak. Then I nabbed some home-baked cookies from this chest along with a leather tunic that I probably won't fit into soon if all I eat is cookies and pumpkin pie on this island. I took a moment to threaten this giant floating angel creeper who I can only imagine is falling from heaven, and then I bid farewell to the top of the toilet and made my way down to the bowl. Not very gracefully, but I finally figured out why at least. Where the fuck is his shift key? It's caps lock. What's wrong with this man? Red flag, I know. By the way, in case you didn't know, this is a cut scene from the movie Flushed Away. I know this because I was the rat. Oh, this feels like home. Ow. At least the top of the bowl felt like home. Because beneath I found the depths of hell, which did not look quite as inviting. Looks deadly. At least it's creeper proof. This is foreshadowing. Is that where the dookies are meant to go? You guys are all pieces of shit. So I stole some wood from one tree and then planted many more trees out of fear of the Lorax. And then stocked up with a well-balanced diet in my hotbar, I threw myself into the dookie pit. Oh no, I accidentally sprinted into it. Clearly it was taking me a while to get used to my boyfriend's keyboard. But while being attacked from every angle possible, I found treasure. Oh, there's a barrel. I think now is a bad time to look in it though. Good things come to those who suffer, what can I say? I'm just having a barrel of fun. Get it? Because I opened a barrel. Shortly after this I realised that collecting resources might be just a little difficult. This is a massive threat to my well-being. I had never been more afraid of being flushed down a toilet. And that was a real fear of mine as a kid, so that's saying something. It was almost as scary as the possibility of my oven becoming sentient and talking to me. Both completely legitimate fears, you'll understand. Anyway, after surviving on berries and pie and cookies for almost an entire day, I really felt like a hearty meal, so I took some mushrooms to make stew. And then the sun started setting, and suddenly I was not very confident that I was going to survive until tea time. Death was everywhere I turned. Oh, come on. Until I turned to face this lever. I owe my life to this lever. Without it, I would not be here. I also would not be in possession of the Slayer. Or honey. Honey, that's so sweet. So after some iron collecting and inventory organising, I was actually doing quite well in my little hidey hole. The only issue is that I can't eat iron. In fact, actually, the only issue was my apparent short-term memory loss because I literally had food in my inventory. Girl, open your eyes. Anyway, I heard some very suspicious noises outside of my hole, so I decided to, once again, run away. I think a sensible decision. This lava is bubbling. Unless someone's tummy is really upset. Now once I made it to the surface, I ran away again into a flood. So I ended up right back where I started anyway. Hey, at least I've got a pool now. Pretty sweet setup if you ask me. But being a scaredy cat, as we've discovered, has its benefits because eventually I dug to the other side of my hidey hole and I found more treasure. I sound like I'm getting increasingly close to something dangerous. Oh. And there it is. This toilet is fit for a king, right? I did procrastinate going to that lava pit for a while by collecting some coal, and then the coal that I was procrastinating with led me straight back to the lava pit. I can only call this fate. Oh, a skeleton here? Now the mobs fear me. Following the trend of only coming across good things when I'm scared, I also noticed an enchanted sword above my head. There's something closing in on me. I feel them. Oh, that looks expensive. This was very difficult for me to retrieve in a way that really could only be difficult for me. And then it ended up being quite bad anyway, so glad I did all that. Anyway, back to the treasure. With the daunting sound of all different types of mobs coming from all different types of angles in the background, I made a bucket and got some water to clear up the lava. This is taking every single brain cell I've got. See? Every single one. Look how much I'm struggling. This is what I imagine Gaviscon doing to a sore stomach. I mean, otherwise I don't know what those firefighters are doing to poor John, but it doesn't look good, so. Either way, what I'm getting at is I'm just helping relieve the island here. For a reward, of course. Why else would you do something good? For all my hard work, I received an actually good pickaxe and a helmet that I didn't really want. Oh, that's a toughie. No. Then I lined up some goods and some bads, which was quite tedious, but quite necessary. At least it's done now. And I made a staircase up to the toilet roof, which was, again, quite tedious, but quite necessary, and I'm glad it's done now. No. Whew. I clearly still have not figured out this whole sneak to not die thing yet. So I resurfaced to my tranquil little island, I started a wheat farm, and then I kept very much to my side of the island, because the rest didn't seem to be my property anymore. Oh. Hey, buddy. Just the person I didn't want to see. Oh, look, the other guy I didn't want to see. Isn't that nice? I think that's what this guy may have been coming to tell me, but I don't speak zombie, so I just killed him. I put on a shirt to pass time, and then I killed the remaining idiots on my island. Oh, I thought that was a real creeper. Except for me. I did let myself live this time. After realizing that creepers don't actually do any property damage on this island, and they have a tendency to self-destruct not only themselves, but also each other, my confidence grew tenfold. That's lovely. I didn't even need to be scared to find treasure anymore, okay? I just found it. What do we reckon is down here? Wow. Could anyone guess? This day I also planted potatoes with the vision of major potato stonks in my future, and then abandoned everything I had started in favour of the toilet bowl. I think on the way down I stumbled into a little spider birthday bash and maybe ruined their fun. Sorry if you were the birthday boy. I didn't come to steal from you, I just thought maybe the cake was alive. And then I stuck the landing down to the bowl, but I actually almost got something stuck up me as well, so I removed that. And then I found animals contemplating whether their life is worth living or not on the edge of the toilet bowl. And then I made another wheat farm, because you can take the girl out of the farm, but you can't take the farm out of the girl. Then, in pure chaotic fashion, I started bridging out to a new island. I was really praying my sheep wouldn't play follow the leader and just jump to its demise after me, but once I was done making this tiny little pitiful bridge that I don't even know why I started yet, I had a wee snack on some berries. Oh my god, okay, I've got plenty of those bushes now. And with my tummy full, I went to explore this cavern with my fire aspect sword. Just for the thrill of setting things on fire, really, that was my motivation. Oh, you've rendered my sword useless. Let's go grow some wheat, and then I can start caging up the animals, for fun. So I made a comfy little pen for my toilet animals. I fed a bowl to the mobs as my one good deed of the day. You're welcome. And then I went on my Wonder Pets rescue mission. You guys, I'm about to show you love and care that you've never received before. As soon as you can figure out how to get up here anyway. Oh, I think you've got it. Oh, so proud of you guys. We might even get there before the mobs kill us. And let me just say this now. I need to get this off my chest. Sweet berries are not sweet. Oh my god, what the f***? Oh. It's just a sweet berry. I think they enjoy scaring me. To regain my ego after this, I beat mobs up until my fire aspect sword broke, and then I did some pleasant gardening to distract myself from my feelings of inferiority. Well, I distracted myself as much as the mobs would let me, anyway. Oh god. An Enderman? No way. Please stop walking towards me. Oh my god. There's stuff everywhere. Help me. Oh my god. Ah! Leave me alone! Pretty sure this is about to make me look really stupid, but... Carrot? Nope. Oh my god. Oh, brother. What did I do? Oh, I was so focused on whether I made the Enderman mad or not that I forgot about the whole being scared of the creeper thing. Oh, I don't like those berries. The island was really starting to feel a lot less tranquil at this point. Especially because, well, remember when I said that the Dookie Pit was creeper proof? Yeah, still not feeling good about that, regardless. Like, that down there is step number 1 of how to explode your island in one simple step. Yeah, I didn't know what to do about that, so I decided to deal with it later. And then I stumbled across a second cow. Yo, there's 2 of you. Did you know that? You have a brother. He's right there. Yeah, we found its brother. These 2 cows will later breed. Then, because I'm a little fatty and I ate all my wheat, didn't I went on a bone meal hunt so that I could grow some wheat and trap my new cow. A lot of fun stuff. Unfortunately, the only skeletons were down in the creeper mosh pit, so I had 2 options. 1, be a coward. I liked that option. Or 2, kill everything. I chose the option with the most death. I just need to get close enough to a creeper that they blow up. Very nice. That one's just suffocating itself because it knows the end is near. Call an ambulance, you know, but not for me. And then I placed down a bunch of torches to, of course, make the Dookie Pit extra hospitable to the mobs. Look how pretty this is all lit up. And then once again encourage death. As my reward for being a mass murderer, I ran right into more treasure. Oh, I have a spare head just in case I lose mine. I then embarked on a very short mining mission. I was not pleased with what I found whatsoever. This must be, oh my god, ew. Sorry, not that you guys are like ugly or anything, just that I'm a little bit scared is my only issue. Oh no! My skeleton head! I can't believe I just threw my skeleton head into the witch's den. How long does this last? Girl, 30 seconds of poison. I liked 5 seconds of summer, but this has gone a bit far. After that witch made me see the light, I ditched. What else did you expect from me? How do I make it to the surface? That's a question with a pretty easy answer. I go to the surface. And it's a good thing I ditched, because I met someone shortly after who would become my unwilling friend. Oh my god, you're a zombie villager. Hey, nice to meet you, man. Right this way, sir, right this way. And into the boat. Fabulous. Yep. Yo, ow. Yeah, sorry. I've had easier guests, to be honest with you. This can be your little home. And aren't you so grateful? You don't have to eat brains anymore, brother. Thank goodness for you, because I don't have any on this island. I think I've been a great host. I then adopted the cow brother, bred them, and senselessly murdered his sister. Karma for that murder came around pretty quickly in the form of an explosion-proof baby zombie. There is nothing more hellish than a baby. The next day I found a second marshmallow who had been stranded on the side of the island. Yo. There's a fucking sheep, dude. Then I segregated my companions into 2 separate pens, which was more trouble than it was worth, but I'm glad it's done. After a bit of an uncouth swim, I took my necessities that I stored at the flusher and I brought them all downstairs. Because with my new sheep edition, I could finally make a place to rest my head at night, so I might as well make a base somewhere. Yes, this is my base, okay? We're just dealing with it right now. And then I headed back down to the much safer, actually creeper-proof dookie pit and dug around for resources while mobs moaned in my ear. I even headed to a mine shaft which contained one suspicious piece of TNT, which somehow didn't concern me even half as much as that cake from earlier. That cake really freaked me out. I also found a cave spider spawner, which definitely concerned me more than anything else I've ever come across in this game, because cave spiders are the spawn of Satan himself, alright? I did slurp up their diamonds, though. And then with the help of a skeleton, who was probably a bungee jump instructor in life, I made it back home. Sayonara. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go anyway. Oh, you're so scary. And then the mob started just throwing themselves off the cliff after me because apparently they went to the school of how not to kill people. I don't know. Their professor was probably a bee, right? But what I was really hoping for was for a spider to drop an eyeball for me. I needed it for my zombie villager, so it was in the name of science, which makes that sentence totally not weird. Oh. Well, fancy that. And then because I can't just do one thing and finish it, for some reason I bridged over to that whopping fishbowl doubling as a bathroom cabinet. I just couldn't contain my curiosity until I realized it was Mob City. And then I was much less interested. Oh my god, the spider's gonna come up and meet me here and it's gonna kill me. That was scary. So I left. Yeah, I left. I will return. I just went back to my original mission for now. So I built an ugly platform for my nether portal and dressed myself. Oh, I look naked. Oh, I am naked. And then I found a little mushroom house on my way to get flint. Isn't that cute? Oh my god, a cat. We're gonna fish for some fish. Because am I having a cat? Hell yeah, I am. This, again, is foreshadowing. So I got flint, and once I successfully climbed my set of stairs, oh my god, I finally made the addition of the actual nether portal to my nether portal platform. And that is absolutely going on my valuables because I can't wait to spawn that cat in. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Again, cat foreshadowing. And then off I went, like a fearless warrior, into my nether portal. Follow the path if you are brave enough. How do I tell them that I'm not? Oh, I need to go back through because I forgot to put on golden booties. And never mind. And then on my nether intermission, I was ambushed. Another shot to the nerves. But again, I teleported myself to hell. I'm relentless. You can't hold me back. I felt immediately unwelcome. Why are you mad at me? I've got my booties on. But I've got my booties on. So I killed this guy's dad in front of him and started his Bambi art. Someone's gotta do it. Once I committed the murder of the native species, I could finally begin exploring the island. I also tried to trade with the natives, but they were not interested for some reason. This left me very confused. Why did they not want my stuff? I'm not sure. So instead I just followed the ominous path to whatever you want to call this little setup. I love this aesthetic for the place. Like, whoever did the interior design here smashed it. Here I found an encyclopedia that made no sense. Not that I'm aware of anyway, and a trail of redstone that also made no sense. So it seems like someone made a base here. Someone very cold-blooded because they decided that they needed a campfire in the fucking nether for some reason. I can only imagine the person who made this base did not make it out alive. Oh. Oh, buddy, why? What is your issue with me? But they could have if they'd just held on to this totem of undying instead of putting it away for safekeeping. I was pretty happy to take it though, because judging by the hospitality of the piglins, I figured I might be needing it. So I wandered around a little more and I found a thing that seemed to lead to no other things, and then I crossed a precarious bridge and I followed the gravel path to a sign that read, "Still feeling brave? I was never feeling brave. You still have a chance to turn back." Not really, now I've got to go there, don't I? Clearly the person who wrote these signs doesn't know me. So I put the fire resistance potion that the game spoon fed me in my hotbar and I began bridging and smack talking. And that guy doesn't even have a crossbow because he's a weak little loser. I also did some thinking. Oh, I'm supposing actually that those are blaze spawners. I wish I was wrong. So after some slight panic and a light meal, I reconsidered my approach and decided to work my way from the bottom up. Like the opposite of a good massage. I used my fire resistance potion, which essentially started a 3-minute timer of safety, so I bridged over in X Games mode and I started swinging wildly at my enemies. This worked out. Okay. They're still killing me. I mean, I got exactly what I wanted, which was blaze rods. Whatever part of the blaze that may be. My mind has an answer to that I don't like, but I'm just gonna say it's their arms. I also destroyed these blaze spawners because my survival instincts got the better of me. But I really think 4 blaze spawners to one little structure is a bit excessive, so I stand by my decision. I wanted to be able to get back over here, you know? And then to my dismay, when I headed inside, there was more loot. I'm gonna need a bigger backpack. Then my fire resistance ran out. This turned out to be the least of my problems, actually. At least I didn't go out the window. Or am I right? Oh my god. What the fuck? fuck me. After running away from yet another problem in my life and being rudely interrupted by the one remaining blaze. Oh my god, stop it, dude. The one surviving blaze, and you've just got to be a dickhead about it, don't you? I triumphantly started my journey home. Turns out tourism started booming when I opened the borders. But unfortunately for the zombie piglin, guests are not welcome on my toilet. Sorry, buddy. It was a mistake, I swear. I had something much more important to concern myself with now. Something I'd never done before. Transforming a zombie villager. But first, I needed cobblestone. But first, I finally trapped myself some pigs. Okay, let's go get some cobblestone. Believe it or not, it does actually come in handy for things. Here I engaged in combat with 3 armed soldiers who were protecting their rotten flesh, bread, and 2 gold. This made me feel like the opposite of Robin Hood. I just murdered and stole from the poor. They also seemed to be quite uneducated. There were 192 candies in a jar. Thomas took 92 of them. His favoritine number is -268. How old is Thomas? Considering he took 92 candies in one go, I'm assuming he's 5 and it's his first time unsupervised. That's my best guess. But I'd gotten my cobblestone, so I made a brewing stand and I popped it next to my bed. And then, who's surprised? I forgot something! So now we go like this, and we need glass. So I went all the way to the big fish tank to collect some sand. And I did leave there with sand, but also with disappointment. You're gonna have to watch this, because I can't explain it. I need you to feel the emotions. Oh my god, there's another zombie villager here. I might as well add to my collection, right? You are gonna be quite the benefit to me. Oh my god. Why would you do that to yourself? No wonder they like eating brains, because they don't have brains of their own, do they? Embarrassing, really. No, not the creeper. Oh, here we go. Lose him before you even get him. Oh no, I hit the zombie villager. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, would you stop hitting my zombie villager? Maybe the best thing to do is jump in and run. No, there he goes. Gutting, I know. Cooked salmon. I'm one step closer to being friends with that cat. And yes, that was more cat foreshadowing. So I took what this island had to offer, which included some treasure and morbid entertainment. Oh no, please, be careful. Let me stand here until it throws itself off the edge because I don't like baby zombies. I hope that hurt so badly. And then I headed home to my toilet. The next day I made a simple hut for my villager for once he'd completed his transformation. I didn't make anything fancy because I think it'd be too much of a shock to the system to go from a zombie living in a cobblestone prison to a villager living in a mansion. Like, this needs to be a slow transition, right? It's not because I'm lazy. I'm doing this for him. So I made my friend a pretty pink bed and a very welcoming walkway into his brand new house. And I brewed him up a little potion. And then, the moment we've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Let's throw one of these on him. This is my big moment. I've never done this before. Oh no. Didn't do a brilliant job of that, did I? Yeah, quite underwhelming. Sorry. He just started shaking in his boots. That's really it. This took so long that I had to go to sleep to kill some time. And then the next morning, he was still going at it. God, it can't be that hard to transform your entire being, can it? What are we waiting for? Chop chop, man. But eventually, it happened. No way. And look at him. He couldn't be happier. I have something for you. Yeah, it's a bed. Oh my god, you're welcome. You must be so pleased. I know. I wasted no time in putting him to work because how else does he expect to survive in this world? Maybe it would have been less stressful being a zombie. I'm sure some people would rather burn in the sun than have to work every day until they die. It was starting to get a bit claustrophobic on my toilet bowl lid, so I removed some boring trees to open up the space. This put me in a real gardening mood, so I climbed to the top of the toilet to collect some dirt for a farm. Up here I took onto it once, which I've heard is the dream of many men, but it was my personal nightmare. I really need a shield. And then I cowabungered back down, and I started the morning of day 15 by encouraging some lovemaking. I tried to give the sheep some grass because I realised they'd be naked forever otherwise. I really need to move this pen, but first things first, garden. In the process of this, I was interrupted by another nether creature. What the f***, dude? Instead of free falling, this poor guy chose to really draw out his death. It was a bit dramatic. And honestly a bit depressing. Like, it hurt my heart. I could never be Scar. Yeah, no, he's all the way gone. Dude, another one. Really? After many minutes, I finished my garden. I did stick with the toilet theme, aren't you proud? Once I got my plants growing, I blissfully went fishing in anticipation of befriending a cat. Lucky number 7. But I made one mistake. I forgot the cat's run, like Usain Bolt on steroids. She blends in with the toilet, that's for sure. To my dismay, my cat ran straight into the dookie pit. Please don't go hide under there. Oh no. Come back. Why are you running? Why are you running? I chased her around the room for some time. Hey. No. I was just following its little meows until they faded too far into the distance and I lost it. I can't even hear it meow anymore. Is it dead? But it was not dead. It had just been flushed into the dookie pit. So I braved the treacherous, dirty waters and I fed this cat fish until it loved me. It was official. We were best friends forever. Unfortunately, forever didn't last very long. Okay, I've got the cat, but now it's drowning. Lord help me. No. Oh no, no. I'm actually going to cry. My new best friend had died 1 block away from oxygen and then disappeared straight into thin air. I didn't even get the chance to try CPR. I felt so unfair. I felt so out of control, so I took control. Yes, I cheated. Okay, but I cheated for friendship. It doesn't feel the same at all, but it's filling a void. I just couldn't let us end on such a heartbreaking turn of events, okay? Trust me, we wouldn't have coped. We are not strong enough. I can't believe my cat drowned. I'm going to sleep. I hate this game. This game sucks. But anyway, I've done my time on the toilet. It's time to say goodbye to our porcelain throne for now. Please do let me know, though, if you would like to spend another 15 days on the toilet with me, because we can totally arrange that. But other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.